guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you the best places that me and my husband love to eat at Myrtle Beach. So this past beach trip we went to a couple of our favorites and a couple of new restaurants that I wanted to share with you guys. I have clips of the food that we had. All of the food we did do takeout this trip just due to COVID, things like that. Some of the restaurants were open. We did eat outside at one location, but we felt a lot more comfortable, especially with a 2-year-old, to kind of just get our food and bring it back to the condo with us for dinner. But I am going to share with you guys all of the yummy food and the things that we would recommend you eat at Myrtle Beach. First place that we absolutely love, and I didn't take any pictures because I think we went to this place 3 times out of the 2 weeks we're at Myrtle Beach. It is King's Pizza, and King's Pizza is me and Isaac's favorite pizza place. It's Isaac's favorite pizza, hands down, out of anywhere he's been. Always have to go there. We actually discovered it right when we got engaged, like 8-9 years ago. We got engaged at Myrtle Beach, and that was the only place that was open when we were looking for dinner. It was really late at night that night, and we went and found this place, and we're obsessed. We always get a large cheese pizza. They do have other toppings, but just their cheese pizza in general is so good. So we always get that and a side of fries, and that's kind of been our tradition that we like to do every time we go to Myrtle Beach. And we went 3 times, guys, this past trip. So good. We even got Jackson eating it, and Jackson is not always a pizza lover. He sometimes passes on it, but he ate it every time we got pizza, and we always had leftovers too. So I highly recommend you guys check out some King's Pizza. The next restaurant that we went to 3 times too, I know we were trying to like mix it up between like expensive and like inexpensive foods, but this is Hamburger Joes, and we hadn't tried Hamburger Joes before. We typically do like Margaritaville, all that kind of stuff, but we skipped on it this time. Hamburger Joes, guys, is so good, and my husband and son devoured it. So we had, a lot of the times my husband would get chili dogs. He got that every single time, and my son would eat the hot dogs. I varied in what I wanted from Hamburger Joes. I have tried the barbecue sandwich, I have tried the chicken sandwich, and I have tried the burger. What I will report back to you guys is definitely get the burger if you like burgers. I would not recommend getting the chicken sandwich, or at least getting it and taking it home. I feel like I needed more stuff than just like lettuce, tomato, and onion on the chicken sandwich, and by the time we got it back to our condo, which wasn't too far, I just found the bun was a little bit too soggy. The barbecue sandwich was pretty good. I used their sauce, which they said was extremely like flavorful, don't add too much. I was totally fine with their sauce, so I used that, and yeah, the burger was the best. I added bacon and stuff to mine, and I really enjoyed it. So if you're looking for a good burger place, I would check out Hamburger Joe's. What I will say is they have really affordable drink prices as well. You can't get those to go, but they do have outdoor seating as well, and it's kind of like on a lake, but they only take cash. So in order to go and get your food from Hamburger Joe's, make sure to have cash on hand. My husband also really liked getting their mozzarella sticks, and that was kind of one of the things that he always wanted to get when we got from Hamburger Joe's. But definitely try that place out if you haven't. It was a new experience for us, and we really enjoyed it. So the next restaurant is Lulu's, and it's kind of similar to, Lulu is Jimmy Buffett's sister. And this is a newer restaurant as of like maybe 1 or 2 years ago, closer to the barefoot side. And my favorite restaurant to eat inside. They always have local or like musicians playing live music, and then there's like a play area for kids, and there's like an Lulu's arcade. Super fun, definitely touristy. We got our food to go. We were still kind of uncomfortable with Jackson being around other kids at this time, but it's definitely a good place to go check out if you do have kids. Also, a lot of their seating is patio, outdoor seating. We just didn't want Jackson to see the play area and then want to go play, but highly recommend that. So we went there twice. I first got the grilled shrimp quesadilla. I love this. It has shrimp, cheese, peppers, onions, all that kind of stuff. So good. Oh, I also added bacon and guacamole to my quesadilla, which made it so good. My husband each time got the fried green tomato BLT sandwich with fries. He really enjoyed it, so he ordered it twice. Jackson each time would get the chicken tenders with fries. And then we also have tried their onion rings, really enjoy it. Another kind of thing that I figured out, I don't know if you can do this like when you go in, but I found out that their like shrimp salad was a lot more expensive than getting a side salad with a kid's shrimp entree. So that's what I did. I just kind of got the kid's shrimp entree and added it to my side salad. And then I got like a side of vegetables or fruit, things like that for me and Jackson to kind of nibble off and share. I also got a cup of their she crab soup, which was so good. Definitely more like chunky crab meat than like a creamy she crab soup. I love going to California Dreaming, but they were closed during this period of time, I'm assuming because of COVID. Hopefully California Dreaming comes back because I love their house salad with their she crab soup. That like combo that you can do, that is the best from California Dreaming. So that is another restaurant I recommend. We just weren't able to go there just due to everything going on in the world at the time. So if you have Mexican on the brain, we go to a place called Margaritas, and it is so good. It reminds me of my type of Mexican food versus like the American style Mexican food, you know, with the red sauce and all that stuff. The green sauce is always like a fancier Mexican food, but this is like my kind of Mexican. So I always get a vegetarian A or a vegetarian #1. And that's how we know it's my type of Mexican, because that is a burrito, enchilada, and either a chalupa or a tostada, things like that. So that is what came with the meal. I always do bean burrito, cheese enchilada, tostada, or a chalupa. And that is my go-to at Mexican restaurants. So Isaac always gets a chicken burrito with some rice and beans on the side, and then for little Jackson we just had a side of rice, and then I had some leftovers and food in the condo for him to eat that night. Another new restaurant that we tried at Myrtle Beach that we really loved, and I think is one of my favorites, is the Grumpy Monk. My husband kept saying when we were gonna go there that day it was the Grumpy Monkey, and I was like, no, it's definitely a monk. So that is the name. It is, he said it's really neat up inside. I wasn't able to go inside, but he said it would be a great kind of hangout place to take like friends, family, things like that. So we'll have to go check out inside, but takeout was so good. So I got the chicken Philly cheesesteak with the peppers, American cheese, everything. It was so good, guys. I would eat that every week if I could. So good. Definitely recommend it. I also got a little side of mac and cheese. I guess I was just in a cheesy mood, but that was good as well. I will say the picture online is a little bit different. The picture for the mac and cheese has like the little crumbles and stuff on top, like the baked mac and cheese, and this just kind of was mac and cheese, elbow mac and cheese. I was still happy, but I do want to note that for you guys if you are getting to go or thinking you're getting a certain mac and cheese and you're not. My husband got the chicken wrap with tater tots and really enjoyed that. Jackson, of course, the chicken tenders and fries. And then we also got a little appetizer of the spring rolls, which was really interesting. That is not a type of food that we typically like to order out, but it was really good. I eat more than I should have. The next restaurant is Logan's Roadhouse. Now this is definitely more of a chain restaurant, but we don't get it here, or it's not really around here where we currently live. So we went there twice. The reason being is the steak salad. I don't know about y'all, but when you're at the beach, you want something fresh, and you always eat a little bit more fruit than you typically do at home. And just a salad with steak on it, just and hard-boiled eggs and ranch and all that, just was my cup of tea during this trip. So I did get that twice. Isaac got the ribs and fries. Jackson actually ate a hamburger and fries, which he does not typically eat hamburgers, but he really wanted a hamburger that night. I'll show you guys a clip right here of him asking for it.
We're gonna have to eat dinner first and then we can go, okay?
A burger.
A burger.
You're getting a burger.
A burger.
You're gonna have to make it so he can hold it.
Burger. Burger. Burger.
So we got him the hamburger and he ate the whole entire thing. So we were really impressed and happy that he liked that, and we actually got it for him, because you know sometimes toddlers say they want to eat something and they don't. but he actually really ate it and enjoyed it. Then we also got the blooming petals. Those are really good with the sauce. And then we also tried their side salad and really liked it. The next place is a place we actually went to eat. They get extremely busy, so try and get there early if you can. They don't do takeout, at least right now, between, I think they said 5 and 9. But they have a huge like 4 to 9 happy hour time where they have a whole bunch of appetizers and drinks and beers and stuff at a reduced price. So I actually kind of came up with my combo dinner that I did. I got the shrimp tempura sushi, which was so good. I devoured it in like a second. My husband thought I was going to share with him. I ate it so fast. It was so good. Also got a little basket of peeled shrimp, and I just kind of dipped it in the cocktail sauce, and then a half pound of crab. That was so good. Such a good night of dinner for me. My husband got the cheeseburger with a little onion ring and bacon on top. He wished the onion ring was a little bit bigger than it was, but he really enjoyed it. And then Jackson got a corn dog, which I took off the stick and cut off for him. He wasn't a fan of the corn part, but I think it's because he's never really had a corn dog before. He normally eats hot dogs, but he devoured the hot dog, and it was a pretty good, juicy sized hot dog, if you know what I mean. And a basket of hush puppies, but that was so good. And then the last place I have to share with you that we really liked going to while we were at Myrtle Beach for the past 2 weeks was Blueberry Grill. Now, if you haven't heard of this place, it is a breakfast place. They have 2 locations, one on the south side and one on the north side. We went to the north side one because that's where we were staying, and they just have such good breakfast food. I've gotten the French toast before, waffles before. This time I just kind of went for eggs, bacon, fruit, all that kind of stuff. So good. Me and Isaac shared our food with Jackson, and yeah, we really enjoyed it, really liked it. It's really neat and pretty inside too, and that's just a really good breakfast experience if you were looking for good breakfast food at Myrtle Beach as well. Other places we've tried in the past, Margaritaville, it's good, just a little too commercialized. For the drive, if you're in North Myrtle going to Broadway at the beach, if you're going there for the day, other than just that, go. If not, I don't think it's worth it anymore, especially since Broadway has definitely bumped up and made their restaurants pretty good. Also really like Taco Mundo and California German. That is everything for what we would recommend you guys get takeout or get for dinner or lunch while you guys are at Myrtle Beach. If you have a favorite place that you guys go to at Myrtle Beach, leave them in the comments down below. I'd love to check out new restaurants as well and your favorite item to get from that restaurant. So good. I am now starting to get hungry again. I will talk to you guys in the next. Be sure to subscribe for more videos, and I'll talk to you in my next one.
Stumbling out of bed, and I still got you in my head. From all those pretty words you said, it's like I'm wasted. Every time I see your face, I'm losing track of time and space. I don't know where I am, it's like I'm wasted, and I won't wait.